Namaste. My name is Shriya. I was first introduced to Swami Vivekananda through children's books that my parents got me from the Ramakrishna as well as the online Balamandir program. When I think about Swamiji's life and teachings, a few things stand out to me. One is his intense concentration and focus. Two is his inner strength and courage. And three is his love for his country and people. Today, I will be speaking about a few incidents from Swamiji's life and how I have taken the teachings from them and implemented them in my situations. The first story is about Swamiji shooting eggshells. Once, when in America, Swamiji was taking a stroll by a river and he saw a few boys trying to shoot eggshells that were floating in the water with a gun. They tried several times, but they could not succeed. They saw Swamiji looking at them with keen interest, and so they challenged Swamiji. Swamiji accepted the challenge and shot all of the eggshells on first try. The boys were amazed, so they asked Swamiji if he already knew how to shoot, for which Swamiji replied that he had never held a gun. This amazed them even more, so they asked him how could he have done this. Swamiji smiled, and he replied, "Whatever you are doing, you should put your entire mind on it. If you are shooting, your mind should be only on the target. Then you will never miss. And if you are learning lessons, you should think only of the lesson. This shows the power of concentration." After hearing this story, I always remind myself to focus on whatever I'm doing in every class and not get distracted by anyone or anything. In life, we come across different kinds of people, some who are nice and some who are not. But that doesn't mean that we should change ourselves because we are afraid of what others will think. Let me share an incident. Once Swamiji was traveling by train in India. Two Englishmen were throwing abuses at him. They thought Swamiji did not know English, but when the train reached a station, Swamiji asked an official in English for a glass of water. The Englishmen were surprised, so they asked Swamiji why he was silent, though he could understand them. Swamiji calmly replied and said, "This is not the first time I have met fools." And this was Swami Vivekananda, extremely confident, bold, clever, and witty. I live outside of India, and certain practices that I follow are different, but that doesn't mean that I need to hide my culture. In fact, I should make sure that I don't lose my culture. I love all kinds of Indian foods which I eat for my daily meals. But at school, a few kids used to make fun of my food and say something that would hurt my feelings. Back then, I used to feel shy and cover my lunchbox. I used to be very self-conscious. But slowly after hearing about Swamiji's life, I developed confidence. And now I do not pretend to be someone who I am not. I'm very proud of my origin. So now I enjoy my lunch. And instead of saying something hurtful, my friends say, "That looks good, Shriya." Recently in art class, I had to draw a place that I would like to fly to. I felt like I wanted to fly to a temple in India, but I hesitated because of what others would think. I still decided to go with what I had in mind. I drew a picture of myself flying over a temple in India. The kids at my table had a hearty laugh seeing my choice and even teased me a little bit. It was hard to bear at first, but then I heard the story of how Swamiji controlled a similar situation in a train. Inspired by that, I went and did my work quietly, even though my classmates would laugh and giggle. I realized the power of inner strength. This was my picture. Soon, my friends were giving praises instead of hurtful remarks. If Swamiji had hesitated and felt shy, he couldn't have created such an impact in a foreign country where the topics he was teaching were extremely new to begin with. He strongly believed in himself. So let us all learn from Swamiji's life. Learn to work for the good of others without fear. Thank you.